The night had fallen over Jerusalem, but sleep refused to fall over Judas. The city was quiet, too quiet, only the faint echo of footsteps, distant murmurs, and something unseen, something pressing against his chest like a stone. Judas sat alone. A dim oil lamp flickered beside him, and in his trembling hand a small pouch, 30 pieces of silver. They didn't shine anymore. They burned. He poured them onto the floor. Clink, clink, clink. Each coin sounded louder than it should, like accusations, like whispers, like a voice he could not silence. Was it worth it? Judas? No, I had to do it. But even he didn't believe himself. Hours earlier, he had stood before Jesus, not as a follower, not as a friend, but as a betrayer. Judas pressed his hands over his ears, but the memory would not stop. Jesus' eyes, they haunted him, not angry, not shocked, not even disappointed, just knowing, and that was worse. He stood up, pacing. They forced me into this. This was meant to happen. It had to be fulfilled. Then why does it feel like you chose it? He froze. The coins on the floor, they no longer looked like silver. They looked stained, dark, like each one carried something innocent, something pure, something he had destroyed. Judas fell to his knees. I didn't think it would go this far. I didn't think they would kill him. Silence. Then, footsteps. Not real ones, but inside his mind. Who's there? Nothing. Only shadows. Watching. Judging. Judas. No, this isn't real. Judas. He saw him. Not wounded. Not broken. Just there. I'm sorry. I didn't mean... I thought I understood. No anger. No accusation. And somehow, that made it worse. I'll fix this. I'll undo it. But some things cannot be undone. The night dragged on. No sleep. No peace. Only the weight of a single choice, because the real price was never silver. It was a soul that could no longer escape its own echo. Some betrayals don't echo in the world, they echo inside you forever.